I'm feeling really good about my team. Not just based on the statistics or what happened out on the floor tonight, but what happens in the locker room and what happens in practice. We are for one another. I'm very proud of how the starters cheered for the reserves in the last 5 minutes of the game. I like how our reserve cheered for our starters to start the game. And that may not mean much to many people, but to me it means an awful lot because it talks about what a true team we are. Obviously, we're playing well right now, and we're very, very happy about that. To put 5 people in double figures, to have 56 rebounds, to only turn the ball over 7 times against a team that wants to turn you over a whole lot, very proud of our team.
VCU shot the 3-ball pretty well in the first half and allowed that to get to a pretty early lead. How did you make an adjustment towards the end of the first half and in the second half to slow them down?
It was just getting out on shooters. There wasn't really an adjustment. We knew everything that they were going to run, everything. And we had the calls for just about everything that they ran. It was simply a matter of execution. And, sometimes people are going to hit shots. And I think they hit a couple shots, where we had a hand in their face. But I also think they missed a couple where they were wide open. It was just getting out on shooters and identifying earlier through communication.
All right, and Coach, your girls dominated the paint both in scoring and rebounding the basketball. What gave you such a significant advantage down low?
We're tough, and we play with a lot of grit. Josie Ann Johnson did not have the game that she usually does tonight, but Amadea Samashi did. She went for 15 and 8, and you look at Dev Workman, who's a guard but has 9 rebounds and leads us in rebounding. But that's not just those two. That's our team. We don't practice rebounding. We don't drill it in practice. We'll emphasize it within a drill, but we just have really tough, gritty kids.
And then what was the difference maker that shifted the momentum in the first half and led you on a 22-6 run to finish that?
That's what it was, 22-6?
Yes.
We knew when they pressed us that we could get layups. And there was one point where we looked like the Lakers, according to my assistant coach, Eddie Benton. We looked like the Lakers because we were getting layup after layup after layup. And we knew that could happen if they pressed us. I think that played a part in it. You make some shots, you start to feel good about yourself, you start to defend well. I think we had 2 shot clock violations in the first half, which also benefited us, and that gives you energy also. And frankly, we're pretty good. And I think sometimes talent takes over. And that's not to say anything about VCU because they have some great athletes and some real serious talent. But right now, the talent that we have at Duquesne University is playing very well together, and you saw that tonight.
Coach, can you talk about a little bit how proud you are of April Robinson being nominated for the Nancy Lieberman Award?
Yeah, April's been nominated. She's one of 31 across the country, and she's a junior. I'd like to know how many of the kids on the Lieberman list are juniors. She's having an outstanding year. That's a kid who's not only having an outstanding year from a statistical standpoint, but she's become a leader. She communicates effectively to her teammates and to the coaching staff. She leads by example, vocally, on the floor, in the classroom, and off. You could not ask for a better point guard, and I'm so thankful that we have her for another year.
All right, did the high-pressure defense from VCU in the first surprise you at all?
No, it's exactly what they do. We knew that anytime they score a basket, if a post player scores, they're in a diamond pressed. If they are a guard scoring the basketball, it's a 2-2-1. We knew that going in, and we knew that we were going to be pressed if we allowed them to score the basketball. As you saw, we held them to not really shooting the ball a whole lot. We didn't allow them to shoot the ball very well. And when they don't have a lot of chances with offensive rebounds and scoring, then they can't get into their press. But even when they did get into their press, once you get it to the middle like we did, we were able to break it a lot of times. I was a little bit disappointed with us breaking the press because there were several times where we got the ball to Amadea Samashi, and Amadea, instead of pivoting and turning and facing our basket, just passed the ball back. We wanted her to pivot and throw it ahead because we want people to press us because we're going to attack you. Bring it on if you want to press us. Thank you. Appreciate it.